Hi class, I want to talk about the research cards. So as you gather information from sources, you might not know immediately if a source is going to, serve your purpose very well on your paper or not. So it's still your job to gather as much information as you can, and then later you decide which pieces of information you actually want to use. So one method of doing this is using what I call the research card. You might have had teachers in the past that required that you take an index card and write maybe the quote that you're interested in on one side, and then you flip it over and you write information about the how this information is helpful, what it shows. On the side with the quote, you put the author's name and the name of the work. This is just a modified version of like an index card. So if we go to content in our class, information for paper 2, you will see where you have research card blank. Okay, then you have a couple of samples. So let's take a look at the blank template. Right. So the first thing you want to start with is the part in green. So let's say you're looking online, you find an online newspaper article, you find a quotation that you want to use. You can go ahead and quote if you want to, and then later you can decide if you want to change that from a quotation into a summary maybe. Typically that's been my approach. I'll just go ahead and quote something unless it's really, really long. I'll quote something, and then later on I'll decide if I want to use that as it is, or even as a partial quotation, or if I completely want to change that into maybe a summary. So provide the part in green first, and then you want to move over to the other side of the page, and you want to explain how this information in green is helpful to you. How does it help you understand your topic better? Does it answer any questions that you have when you were researching? The next piece of information you need to fill in is the bibliographical source information. So you need to actually set this up as it would appear in your list of works cited at the end of the paper. The next piece of information you want to provide is what it would look like if you had to create a parenthetical citation for this source. And then finally, you want to provide a few words that kind of capture the main idea of the part in green. And you want to tell whether the information that you have placed here in green is going to work as a counter argument or as a refutation.